Radio Network. The Chiefs can clinch the AFC's overall #1 seed with a win over the Texans Saturday and are not ruling out quarterback Patrick Mahomes to suit up and play. Mahomes, who is dealing with a high ankle sprain, was a full participant in practice on Tuesday. The news not so good for the Saints. Quarterback Derek Carr is unlikely to return this season after suffering a fractured left hand, according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. The Lions, who have been decimated by injuries this season, are fighting for the #1 overall seed in the NFC, along with the Eagles and Vikings. Defensive end Aiden Hutchinson saying during an interview on Taylor Lautner's The Squeeze that he's on track to return if the Lions make it to New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. Hutchinson is recovering from a fractured tibia and fibula he suffered Week 6 against the Cowboys. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm. If you own a timeshare and you want out, you need to get the facts. Wesley Financial Group and its founder, Chuck McDowell, have helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshares permanently, and he may be able to help you too. Call right now. Chuck will send you a timeshare exit information guide free explaining how your timeshare works and all your options for cancellation. You want to call Wesley Financial Group, 800-761-0000. That's 800-761-0000. Once again, 800-761-0000.
The current federal government is actually going $1 trillion deeper in debt every 100 days. That's why thousands are turning to Goldco, a top-rated gold company, to diversify their savings with time-tested safe haven assets, physical gold and silver. Right now, not only is Goldco offering a free gold and silver kit, but on qualified purchases, they'll give you up to a 10% instant match in bonus silver. Call 855-838-GOLD. That's 855-838-GOLD. Performance may vary. Consult with your tax attorney or financial professional before making an investment decision.
It is a Wednesday, the 18th day of December, 2024. Good day, sunshine. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yeah, we can enjoy. A reminder, the California Highway Patrol's Chips for Kids toy drive. Well, today is the final day for you to provide a new unwrapped toy. Okay, you can drop it off at Walgreens in El Centro or at the El Centro CHP office. Okay, and well, put a smile on a child's face. So let's see what's going on around the world. All sorts of neat things going on around the world. Yeah, everybody's getting ready for Santa Claus. Everybody is on their best behavior, right? Yeah, right. Okay. Almost everybody. In the news, Europe has sold over 500,000 hybrid cars so far this year. Now, I hope we don't completely get rid of regular cars, you know. I mean, after all, no more gas-powered cars means no more gas stations. And no more gas stations means no more last-minute places to gift shop on Christmas Eve. Yeah, that's typically where I do my Christmas shopping. Oh, well. Anyway, good morning, Jared.
Good morning.
Another beautiful day.
Another beautiful day.
Yes. And let's see. We're going to be celebrating some birthdays and a few other things. And on this day, looking back to 1971, the animated film Bedknobs and Broomsticks was released in theaters in the U.S. The movie Bedknobs and Broomsticks combined live action and animation. It's like trying to say aluminium. It was billed as an enchanting story of a witch, 3 children, and a magical bed. If that's not the Kardashian family story, I don't know what is. Oh, well. Okay, birthdays. We have a few. Let's start off with our big shot birthdays. Are you ready for this? Keith Richards has made it to 81.
Wow.
Okay. Richard Simmons never made it that far. Yes, the good living lifestyle guru. Yeah, Keith Richards, the total opposite, right?
Horse tranquilizer couldn't put him down.
Yeah. Director Steven Spielberg, 78. Movie critic Leonard Maltin, 74. Guitarist Elliot Easton of The Cars, 71. Comedian Ron White, 68. Actor Brad Pitt, 61. Stone Cold Steve Austin is 60. Actor Sean Christian is 59. Actor Rachel Griffiths, 56. Actor Casper Van Dien is 52. And actor Josh Dallas, 46. Actor Katie Holmes, 46. Christina Aguilera, 44. Actor Ashley Benson, 35. Actor Bridget Mendler is 32. Billie Eilish is 23. Actor Isabella Crovetti is 20. Okay. And we do have some local birthdays, and they're coming up.
Rush Steel Supply is the #1 steel distributor in the Imperial Valley that's been serving the valley for over 14 years. They have an extended inventory of carbon steel, structural steel, plow steel, plates, bars, pipes, and a whole lot more. And all of their products are stored indoors, and they deliver throughout the Imperial Valley. Visit their website, rushsteelsupply.com, or see the inventory for yourself at 703 East Main Street, El Centro. When you think steel, think Rush.
Taste so you mean pride.
We have happy birthday wishes for Nicole Velasquez, Alfredo Villa, Serena Cardona, Eduardo Jacobo, Roberto Ronquillo, Valerie Robles, Heather Manis, Emilio Corona, Kane Garibaldi, Lorraine Holt, Julia Dorantes, Claudia Ferro, Diana Harvey, Gabriel Jimenez, Guadalupe Gonzalez, Olivia Kearns, Teresa Maldonado, Kathy Gonzalez, Aubrey Alvarado, and River Hoffman. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, and birthdays get close to Christmas, and I know from experience, because daughter Amy has a birthday right after Christmas. Here, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, one gift. Yeah, you get kind of shortchanged there. Oh, well. Anyway, okay, I'm not a hunter. I have nothing against hunting, especially if you hunt for meat. Trophy hunting, in my mind, that's a little bit different. But if you eat what you shoot, great, got no problem. I fish, okay. But here's a case where the hunter lost. Okay, a Virginia man has died after a bear in a tree shot by one of his hunting partners fell on him. Okay, why would you shoot the bear in the tree anyway? I guess. Anyway, and are you eating bear meat? I don't know.
I thought drop bears was a koala thing. That's Australia. When the bears drop out of the tree on you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. And I know in Florida, when it gets cold, iguanas fall out of trees. Oh, well, let's give that one to the Bears. And the Chicago Bears are anxious for any kind of a win, right?
There we go.
Okay. We've got news, if you're ready.
News time.
World and California news headlines right now, brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
CBS News Brief. This just in, the House Ethics Committee has voted to release its report on former Representative Matt Gaetz regarding allegations of sexual misconduct and obstruction. Republicans originally blocked its release. The report will likely be unveiled in the coming days. The search for a motive in the latest deadly school shooting. Here's CBS's Ian Lee.
Madison police said they are investigating online activity and social ties that may have led 15-year-old Natalie Rupp now to open fire at her school.
Russia's arrested a suspect in the killing of a top general. Officials say he was recruited by Ukraine through an interpreter, Svetlana Petrenko, from the Russian Investigative Committee.
On their instructions, he arrived in Moscow and received a homemade explosive device. He placed it on an electric scooter, which he parked at the entrance of the residential building where Igor Kirillov lived.
CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. High winds returning to Southern California, bringing the increased likelihood of more wildfires. Enrico Busto lives in Topanga and says his business has been forced to shut down several times because of road closures resulting from fire danger.
We're so grateful for all the firefighters and all the people that are, putting their lives and effort and energy, to save us and keep us safe. At the same time, we would love to, be more accessible.
South Topanga Canyon Boulevard in that area closed to traffic at least until tonight. Mandatory evacuation orders in place due to the Soto fire burning in Arupa Valley. The brush fire, which started at 7:45 last night, threatening structures, including homes. State Attorney General Rob Bonta says he wants immigrants in the state to know their rights as he pushes back against plans by the incoming Trump administration for mass deportations.
You can be sure that if Trump attacks the rights of our immigrants, I'll take action.
Bonta hosting the first of a series of meetings in L.A. with immigrant rights and legal groups. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that we breathe.
This is the famous footwear that everyone has on their holiday wish list. So don't wait to make it famous. Whether you're searching for their favorite character shoes or the hottest sneakers, slippers, and boots, Famous Footwear has the newest styles from Nike, Adidas, Crocs, Converse, New Balance, Birkenstock, Timberland, and more. Unwrap Famous today and make everyone's holidays merry with buy one, get one half off at your local Famous Footwear or famous.com. Some exclusions apply.
Still scrambling for that perfect holiday gift? We've got you. Find the hottest must-haves at Ulta Beauty. Treat your loved ones to beauty faves from Sol de Janeiro and Tarte. Need something small? Little gifts that bring big joy from Clinique and Benefit, plus fragrance rollerballs make the perfect stocking stuffers. Or gift them exactly what they want with a gift card. Get all the best gifts, all at Ulta Beauty. Don't wait. Head in store today.
And it's page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley: at El Centro Motors, at the Imperial Valley Mall, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
KXO News. The city of El Centro has named an interim city manager. Here is George Gale.
The city has announced that they will enter into an agreement with Daniel Padamo for him to serve as interim city manager while searching for a permanent city manager. Padamo has over 30 years of experience in public administration, housing, economic development, and in the private sector. Padamo served as a warden in the California Department of Corrections. Padamo also served as a Brawley City Council member and on the board of directors for Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Current city manager Cedric Cesena is retiring at the end of the year. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A Calexico City Council reorganization meeting was held last week. All 5 of the newly elected city council members took the oath of office. The veterans on the council, Victor Legespi and Lisa Thailenda, were elected after serving as appointed council members. The new members were Diana Noricombo, Adriana Marquez, and Lorenzo Calderon. They all took the oath. Noricombo was chosen as the new mayor for the city council of Calexico. KXO News Time, 7:42.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
Final phase funded. GSA awards $6 million. Here's George Gale.
It is for the Construction Management Services, a contract for the final phase of the Kxo West Port of Entry project. The award is funded through the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law and the Inflation Reduction Act as part of President Biden's Investing in America agenda. Final phase contract was awarded to a Los Angeles-based firm, ICOM Technical Services Incorporated. They would oversee the final phase of the Kxo Port project, including the installation of a temporary pedestrian inspection facility on Heffernan Avenue, demolition of the existing pedestrian building, and the construction of new permanent facilities. Construction will begin in the summer of this year and will complete. Completion schedule is for the winter of 2028. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Court deliberates PMHD challenge. Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is challenging Assembly Bill 918. On December 12th, the California Superior Court heard the arguments on the demur filed against Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District's petition challenging the Assembly bill. The court did not issue a ruling, but instead took the matter under submission, where Judge Anderholt will further review the issues and arguments raised by both parties. Judge Anderholt's stay of dissolution remains in place at this time, which means PMHD will continue operations as usual. PMHD says they are committed to ensuring that the people of Imperial County have a say in the governance of their local health care. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. Remember, Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Imperial Valley Volkswagen welcomes you to sign, then drive. We're going to make it easy. How about a 2025 Atlas SC Tech? 0 down payment, 0 security deposit, 0 first month's lease payment, 0 due at signing.
Excludes tax, title, license, options, and dealer fees for well-qualified customers. See dealer for details.
How about 0% APR for 60 months? Or $2,500 customer bonus on a 2024 Tiguan. Big savings, low rates, even customer cash back on selected Volkswagen models. It's the Volkswagen Sign Then Drive event right now at Imperial Valley Volkswagen, Highway 86 and Eaton Road in Imperial.
APR for well-qualified customers. Offer ends January 2nd, 2025.
Local news, page 2, and the weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and a happy hour, 3 till 6 p.m. every day.
Volunteers needed. Imperial Valley Continuum of Care is looking for volunteers. Here's George Gale.
They are needed for the 2025 point-in-time count. That is when teams of volunteers are sent out to count the homeless population. Count will be conducted January 24th and 25th. Volunteers must be 18 years of age and older and are required to complete a training session. For more details, go to imperialvalleycontinuumofcare.org. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
There will be a job fair before the Midwinter Fair. Preparations are underway. They are already getting ready for the California Midwinter Fair. Part of the preparation is to ensure a workforce is in place. To take care of that, a job fair has been scheduled. They are looking for maintenance, admissions, security, event staff, and bartenders. Applications can be found at ivfairgrounds.com. Complete the application and take it with you to the job fair. The job fair will be held January 11th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Casa de Mañana building at the Ivy Fairgrounds. And kids get a shopping spree. Shop with a cop. Here's George Gale.
And similar programs are being held or have been held around the valley. El Centro recently held the 26th annual Shop with a Cop. This year, 150 kids were escorted by local law enforcement and other first responders on a shopping spree at Target. Each child could spend up to $100 each. City of Calipatria Police Department also held a Shop with the Cop event. Other events have been held in Clexico and in Brawley. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Celebrate the holiday responsibly. El Centro Police Department issues a statement. They say the holiday season can be dangerous for people on the roads. In December of 2022 alone, 1,062 people were killed in the U.S. in alcohol-impaired driving crashes. The ECPD wants to remind the public of the dangers of driving impaired and to celebrate the season responsibly by not driving under the influence. KXO News Time, 7:48. We'll take a look at weather next.
Did you know that Burgers & Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6 with specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more? Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Try one of our weekday lunch specials that include a soft drink from $8 and up. For December, enjoy a Sierra Nevada Celebration Fresh Hop IPA for $5.50 or Torta Supreme Plate of the Month and our Negroni Drink of the Month for December. Burgers & Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers & Beer for the best burger in town.
The National Weather Service says dry conditions with abnormally warm to record high temperatures will persist into this weekend. This tranquil weather will continue into next week with temperatures only cooling a few degrees. Eventually, during the latter half of next week, a couple mostly dry weather systems are expected to drop temperatures closer to normal. 75 the high in the valley yesterday, 43 the overnight low. It will be sunny today with a high near 79. Light winds becoming north about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 50. West-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming south. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 79. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour. We have 51 degrees, 64% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 325 miles an hour. Air quality good throughout the Imperial Valley. Page 2 of the local news has been brought to you by Burgers & Beer. It's the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers & Beer. As we get closer to Christmas, it gets harder and harder to find the perfect gift. Well, the Peanut Patch is the place to find that perfect gift. Oh, the Peanut Patch, what a neat place. It's in Yuma, and it's so much more than just a store. They carry homemade candies and treats, fresh English toffee. How about orange sticks? Pecan turtles made from a special family recipe. So many homemade chocolates. The Peanut Patch open Monday through Saturday. And what a great place to shop. They have their own post office and they ship anywhere in the world. You want to go to the Peanut Patch? Google thepeanutpatch.com. Check out their website. You're going to see neat stuff. Perfect for holiday gift giving. It's the Peanut Patch. What a great place to spend some time and shop for the holidays. And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the very best care. NBA action. It was the Bucks topping the Thunder, 97-81. They won the whoopee NBA Cup championship. What does that mean? Not a thing. NFL action. It will be Thursday night football. The Broncos and the Chargers. A quick turnaround for the Chargers. And we'll have that game starting at 4:30 right here on AM 1230. Elsewhere, Michael Penix is the new starting quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins is heading to the bench, according to Coach Raheem Morris. After review, we have made the decision Michael Penix will be the Atlanta Falcons starting quarterback moving forward. And former NFL quarterback Michael Vick has accepted the head coaching job at Norfolk State. That announcement came out yesterday.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And the New York Yankees have acquired outfielder first baseman Cody Bellinger in a trade with the Cubs. The Cubbies also sent cash considerations to New York. New York sent right-hander Cody Poteet to the Cubs to complete the deal. And are you ready? It's the college football playoffs. They will start Friday, first round Friday. It'll be Indiana at Notre Dame. Saturday, triple header, SMU at Penn State, Clemson at Texas, and Tennessee at Ohio State. Yeah, getting ready with more college football. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service in the Valley that offers 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. Members of the Teamsters Union have voted to authorize a strike at 3 Amazon facilities, including the Staten Island, New York warehouse, which became the first location where employees voted to join a union in 2022. The retail giant said that its operations will not be affected by any of the union's actions, even if it goes on strike. Although the Teamsters claim to represent 7,000 Amazon workers nationwide, that accounts for less than 1% of the company's U.S. workforce. And despite votes to approve a walkout, no strike deadline has been announced by the union. This most recent round of protest has not impacted our operations. It's only inconvenienced our employees and partners, according to an Amazon spokesman. Elsewhere, part of the deal with being a CEO is that you're never off the clock. You get blamed for everything that goes wrong, and you have no control over the outside forces that can absolutely wreck your business. But in exchange, you get a fat paycheck and a bunch of perks, like access to a private jet. Yeah, well, CEO of fashion retailer Express, he just took the jet and hoped no one noticed. In the 3 years that Express was sliding into bankruptcy, its CEO at the time, Tim Baxter, was taking advantage of nearly $1 million worth of C-suite perks, including certain expenses associated with the CEO's authorized use of chartered aircraft for personal purposes. Ah, yes. Let's take a look at the big board. Well, prices are up, waiting for the Fed to drop the interest rates. Right now, the Dow up 215 points at 43,665. The S&P 500 up 19 at 6,069. The NASDAQ is up 65 points at 2173. Meanwhile, gold down $8.10 an ounce. Oil is up $1 a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 79, light wind becoming north about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 50, west-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming south. Tomorrow, sunny with a high again near 79, west-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour. 50 degrees downtown, 35% relative humidity, wind out of the west at about 3 miles an hour. Air quality is good. Financial news brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile.
I'm Steve Kathan. There's breaking news from Washington. Two sources familiar with the House Ethics Committee tell CBS News the panel has voted to release the Matt Gaetz report after all. CBS's Allison Keyes.
The vote on the report with details on allegations of sexual misconduct by the former Representative Gaetz was very quiet and comes after Republicans originally blocked its release. House GOP members blocked 2 Democratic resolutions to do so. Gaetz was President-elect Donald Trump's first choice for Attorney General.
They're putting the pieces together in Madison, Wisconsin. It's what authorities are trying to do after the deadly school shooting. CBS's Ian Lee reports police want to know all they can about the late shooter, 15-year-old Natalie Ruppnow.
Authorities are investigating a document circulating online attributed to Natalie. Some are calling it a manifesto. They haven't been able to verify it, but they say they are comparing it to documents they seized from her house as well as documents from a computer.
2 children are still in critical condition. 5 members of the same family found dead at a home in Utah.
Police conducting a welfare check found 5 family members dead in a home in suburban Salt Lake City. They also found a 17-year-old boy who had been shot. Alan and Cindy Lewis are neighbors.
It's terrible. It's unthinkable.
I'm in shock. The victims included parents in their late 30s and early 40s and 3 children, all under the age of 11. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
At least 15 people needed hospital treatment after several vehicles crashed on a causeway bridge in Metairie, Louisiana, in thick fog.
I look in my rearview mirror and I start hearing collisions and semi-trucks and a bunch of other vehicles crash into me, push me into the wall. You're just hearing everything going crazy behind you and in front of you. And yeah, you don't know when it's going to end, and that was the freakiest part, I think.
In a few hours, Federal Reserve policymakers are expected to deliver another interest rate cut. CBS's Kelly O'Grady.
Expecting to get the Fed's economic outlook for 2025, so where they think inflation's going
going, where do they think the labor market's going, and what their rate cutting strategy is going to be. You know, are we going to get 1, 2, 3 more cuts in 2025?
On the Health Watch, CBS's Michael George tells us a new analysis indicates some kids with serious flu cases may not be getting the treatment they need to fight it.
A study by Vanderbilt University Medical Center found almost half of kids hospitalized with the flu didn't receive antiviral therapy, despite it being endorsed by doctors. Antivirals can reduce symptoms and prevent serious complications from developing.
Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 218 points, the S&P up 16. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling your entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
The NFL's Washington Commanders are a step closer to returning to the nation's capital.
Congress is working to give D.C.'s government control of the federal RFK Stadium site, which would enable a huge redevelopment project that could move the Commanders from Maryland back to the district. The RFK legislation's attached to the new bipartisan spending bill lawmakers released last night. After a year of lobbying, this would finally allow D.C. to transform 170 acres along the Anacostia River into a massive sports and entertainment district, complete with a new stadium. Stacey Lynn, CBS News, Washington.
The hip-hop star Megan Thee Stallion has asked a court to issue a restraining order against rapper Tory Lanez. She said in a court filing he's harassing her from prison through surrogates as he serves a 10-year sentence for shooting her in the feet. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
The county just requested more electric charging stations.
Orders have really amped up at Able Electric.
We need 3 more at First and Main, and we just got another hotel chain.
It's no shock. Able Electric needs able electricians.
Grocery store wants charging stations too.
And fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Put our matching platform to work so you can spend less time searching and more time connecting with talented candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Whatever you love, find it on eBay. eBay. Things people love.
Kxo wish you a Merry Christmas.